For our program. And I call this a sharing Sunday. We started doing this, I think, last November, and it varies from month to month, and sometimes we don't have one. But it's meant to give our members an opportunity to be better acquainted. During the service, of course, it's kind of like a wheel with a spoke, and everyone focuses on one particular thing, and there's very little sharing among the spokes. And so this is meant to be an opportunity to bridge that. And so we invite people to volunteer, and this month's theme is Embracing Beauty. And so each of our speakers will talk about an aspect of beauty in their lives. So let's begin with Margaret Canavan.
I was going to just talk about the plant, but I thought it would bore you all. So I developed a small essay. Actually, not just about the plant. It is said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. How do we behold it? Is it visual, emotional, intellectual, kinesthetic, spiritual? I see the earth as beautiful, but if I'd grown up on Mars, I would surely see that landscape as beautiful. If beauty is in our beholding, then how do we nurture it? What about beauty in people? We are trained early on about what is ideal for physical beauty with standards that are not attainable by most of us, some totally impossible. As I get to know people in my life and grow to love them, their physical countenance appears more beautiful to me. So are they really more beautiful? They haven't changed. I have changed. I see the beauty in them. Does love create beauty? What about beauty in nature? I grew up on the Texas Gulf Coast. As you well know, our climate here allows us to grow just about anything that can stand our hot summers and undependable rainfall. Years ago, we were visiting friends who lived outside Albuquerque in a very arid area. I saw it as a barren landscape compared to our lush subtropical island. My friend hit me upside the head, figuratively, and made me see the subtle beauty and color of tiny flowers that bloomed despite the harsh conditions. A landscape that I had seen as empty became beautiful. I changed. The desert did not. Does seeing create beauty? We have also been trained to see beauty in gardens with dramatic plants, often from other ecosystems, that may require much water, pesticides, soil amendments, and special winter protection to thrive. You knew I'd get to this. But trends in recent years are toward native, sustainable plants that offer subtle beauty, ask less from us, and add something different to the landscape and the creatures that live in it full time. Familiarity with such plants can help us see beauty in them that goes beyond just physical appearance. Beauty is more than skin deep. Now, some show and tell. That's my point, as you, of course, know. This lovely plant here, Polycarpa Americana, also known as American Beautyberry, which inspired me to think about beauty. It's what inspired me to participate today. It is a North American native that supplies sustenance for pollinators and birds. Once it's in the ground, it mostly takes care of itself. In our garden, it has lived through droughts and freezes and my neglect. I don't fertilize it. In late spring, it sports small flowers, and in fall, it puts on a show with branches laden with striking magenta, purple, and sometimes white berries, clusters that stay on the plant after leaf drop if birds haven't eaten them all. There are some out here in the UU landscape that are just beginning to bloom. They're understory plants. So let me tell you a little about it. And I have a few to offer, sitting there by Stan. if you have a spot for one in your home garden. It does like water, but requires little irrigation and can withstand drought. It will grow in part shade, loves being under the shade of a tree. It can stand our summers and came through the big freeze last year with no damage, which really surprised me. You can put it in just about any soil. You can let it grow large and graceful or prune it to a smaller, more compact form. I have one that I've let grow, and it's about 8 feet tall. I kid you not. They reseed, but not heavily, and are easy to remove or transplant. The ones I brought have been in pots for less than 2 weeks. The spring flowers feed butterflies and other pollinators, and the plentiful fall berries feed birds and small mammals. The foliage is fragrant when you brush against it. Native Americans, in case you're into herbal stuff, use root and leaf tea in sweat baths for rheumatism, fevers, and malaria. The root tea is used for dysentery, stomach aches, and the root and berry tea used for colic. So what's not to like about this plant? To me, its beauty is more than its appearance. Beautyberry is gentle on the landscape and feeds nature. If there is a God, I believe that God is in the garden.
Thank you. And next, Sharon Goodwin is here to share her view of enhancing beauty.
Thank you, thank you. Am I speaking into it? You can't really tell that much when you're...
Can you do a little closer, louder voice?
Okay, well, I know I don't speak very loud, and I've told that often. Is that better? Okay. I have 2 poems for you. I'm really glad Margaret talked about different things. Beauty comes in different ways. And I always think, when you hear the word beautiful and beauty, you think of things you see. But there are so many things and so many people that don't see the same way you might, that don't have access to going places to see the things that some of us may have, and the things that we find beautiful. And it's very different for each person, I think. Nature is always there, and learning to appreciate it. But this first poem I'm going to talk about is really talks about feeling. And if you've ever, how kids, when they see something bright and pretty and they're just attracted to it, they want to touch it, they want to pick it up, and we do that when we go shopping and we see, I love that fabric. You got to feel it. It's interesting. So this has to do with touching. The title is Finger Touch. Technology has made the world smaller. Email keeps us in touch. Few letters are written anymore. Not so many cards are sold. Cell phones at ears in every crowd, talking into the air and alone with people detached and unseen. We have lost the touch of others, the feel of words written on paper, emotions seen and felt from the lines we once read. Touch is necessary for technology. We touch machines to communicate, but it isn't the same. We are losing the touch that feels. So much is missed each day. People need to feel with their touch. A softness of a child's hand, the wetness of a lover's tear. How can spoken words ever describe the full body hug of a grandchild, transferring love so openly and freely when you're just saying hello? Our fingertips are very sensitive. That's not necessary for typing, really, or to hold a phone or run machinery. Human touching is meant to feel. Don't lose the wonders of touch. Enjoy the satin of a blouse. Stroke the silky hair of a child. Feel the warmth of a rock in the sun. Hands are wondrous things. Remember to let them feel. Pay attention to life as you live it. Touch in a conscious way. you. And this other one is short, and it's entitled Quilts, which I know many people, there's so much love and work that go into quilts that are really beautiful and such functional, important things in our homes. Quilts. I went to quilting bees in Arkansas. My grandmother and her friends came together to sew on the back as each had a quilt top finished. Visiting and talking, always just as important as the sewing. Life shared, each taking her turn. The quilts were wonderful. I was just a little girl then. Everything done by hand. So much was shared. Love hand sewn into each quilt. Arthritis plagued my grandmother, and sewing became too hard. Gathering of friends changed. Grandmother got a sewing machine. Snippets of fabric threaded together with love and art to make truly beautiful things. Many colors and various shapes, bringing smiles and emotions just like an artist with paint or a sculptor with clay. Quilts have life sewn in. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Such enhancing such everyday experiences in fine wording. Thank you. And next we have James Johnson, our musician, and we're going to think of enhancing beauty as we listen.
I'm James Johnson. I grew up on a piano bench, so I'm going to stay over here. Is that okay? Okay. Lots of practice after school. I thought I'd do a couple of songs today. I was looking through my songs, and I don't have a lot of happy songs, but I came across a couple. This one song I wanted to. I heard one of our friends sing a song, and it had lots of la 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 la's in it, and I thought, I can write a la 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 song. And so then I started thinking about what kind of songs have la la la's in them, and old English songs did. And so I worked with a linguist, and I wrote a song in Old English. Oh, yeah, cool. So I thought I'd do like just the first verse in Old English and let you hear what that sounds like. Oh, let me scoot over here. This song's called The Seasons. And the verse goes, here comes the spring with breezes that bring soft fragrance of the flowers of love. Let the church bells ring, let the children sing. Here comes the spring with love to bring. Here comes the spring with love to bring. La 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 la. Okay. Here comes the spring with love to bring. Okay. And then I'll sing it in the rest of the verses in English though. Here cometh electem med cliffem baron, in steaming fum, probromatium rufu, locked and civic belted, locked and posted dreamen. Here comes electem met lufem baron, here comes electem met lufem baron. La 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 la. Here comes electem met lufe. Sorry if I mispronounced some of those words there. Here comes the spring with breezes that bring soft fragrance of the flowers of love. Let Let the church bells ring, let the children sing. Here comes the spring with love to bring. Here comes the spring with love to bring. La 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 la. Here comes the spring with love to bring. I'll just do one more verse here. The summer wind blows warm days to spend with lovers true on lakes bright and blue. Let the church bells ring, let the children sing of summer wind with love to spend, of summer wind with love to spend. La 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 of summer wind with love to spin, of summer wind with love to spin. We go to the end. Here it goes. Here comes the spring, the summer wind, the autumn leaf trees, the winter snow, the seasons sing, the seasons sing with love to bring. Thanks. So this other one I got memorized. So that's cool. Lots of words in the other one. This one, steel. This one's called Steel and Wood. Steel and wood is a guitar. It's made with wood and steel. So like after we have the church service and before we go out to eat, I need to take the guitar home so it doesn't come apart. And then all you have is steel and wood. So here we have steel and wood here. Springtime comes and buds appear, leaves of green on branches bare, flowers bloom and birds sing songs, flowers bloom and birds sing songs. World spins round all day long, all day long. Roses red and daffodils, bluebonnets sweep across the fields. Dandelions so yellow and bright, soon their seeds will all take flight. Steel and wood, play the tune, beautiful afternoon. Sun shines bright, skies are blue, clouds float by, dreams come true, dreams come true. Sitting right here next to you, talk of our dreams, wishes too. Where we've been, where we'll go, future's bright down this road. Steel and wood, play the tune, beautiful afternoon. Sun shines bright, skies are blue, clouds float by, dreams come true, dreams come true. Twilight comes, stars align. Another day, another time. Tomorrow soon will come along. Another day, another song. Steel and wood, play the tune. Beautiful afternoon. Sun shines bright, skies are blue, clouds float by, dreams come true, dreams come true. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, James. All right, that concludes our